Gentlemen, if you could, each your thoughts on today's match.
Wow. My thoughts right now is that, just pretty happy with how it went. I think we're still just a bit, in shock of what we just achieved. But just really happy with how we performed, everything we did out there. We didn't play a great first set. We found it tough, the conditions. It was my first time playing on ash. It was really tough with the sun and the shade. It was kind of one half of the court was in sun, one was in shade. We were struggling to see the ball well, and obviously they dealt with that better than we did. But we didn't panic, and just it got a little bit easier, I think, and we obviously got a lot better. I think we played really well the second and third set. So just really happy with that.
Yeah, sure. I don't have much more to add to that. I just feel like it the whole match sort of symbolized sort of our outlook on how we go about these matches. We stick together. It's not always going to be pretty. It's not always going to be easy, for sure, and definitely not in a final. And it was none of those things for us in the first half an hour. But I think it shows how far we've come as a team that, maybe a year and a half ago, that would have been a really, really difficult, probably impossible one for us to win. And instead, we in 10 minutes, turned it around to feeling like we were the favorites, I felt. So just incredibly happy with the fact that, we've made that much progress to the point where we could not only do it, but do it in a major final.
Okay. Very good. Thank you. Questions? Matt, go right ahead.
Congratulations, Matt Futterman from the New York Times. I'm going to do an incredibly obnoxious thing, which is you've just won a Grand Slam tournament, and I'm going to ask you also about someone else who's still playing. And Joe, I'm curious how this has affected you, because here you're on a run to a Grand Slam final. Are you hearing from people in England who say, yeah, it's great what you're doing, but tell me about this Emma and what's going on, and how aware are you, or how much are you keeping in touch with, and what can you tell us about what you think and what all of your comrades think about what's been happening at this U.S. Open, both with yourself and with this teenager?
To be honest, I'm not too aware. I mean, obviously I know what's going on. I've been following her progress, and it's amazing what she's been doing. Apart from seeing a few sort of headlines and a few sort of news stories about her from back home, I haven't seen too much. Obviously, I know assume things would be going pretty crazy with everything that she's done. I mean, it's been amazing. I mean, I think everyone's a bit in shock. Hopefully she keeps going and gets the title.
Thank you. In the back.
Hi, Victoria Chiesa, USOpen.org. This could be for either or both of you. I'm just curious, you guys served very well through the whole tournament, and then in today's match, after the first set, you didn't face a break point in sets 2 or 3. I'm just curious what your strategy on serve was through the tournament or in today's match. Did you change anything after the first set?
Well, I mean, we feel like that's probably our strongest, asset. So we always go for it, and we trust the fact that we're going to be able to hold serve and play aggressively on it. Obviously wasn't going that way in the first set at all, and then I just felt like, again, that was sort of what I said earlier, we stuck with it, we stuck with our guns, and felt like it'll eventually come, and conditions got a little bit easier, like Joe said, and started to find the rhythm a bit more, but just didn't sort of panic and go away from what we know we can do well, even though it wasn't going well at all for a while.
Mike?
Joe, Mike Dixon, The Mail. Is there any kind of, I know a final is a final, but is there any sort of slight different dimension when you're playing against Jamie on the other side of the net?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think before we played, I think everyone was just feeling like it was great that there were 2 Brits in the final. Obviously, there was going to be a British winner, whatever happened. If we hadn't won that and it had been them, then I'd have been happy that obviously two great guys, and I'd have been really happy for them, and obviously be great for British tennis to have a winner. So to be honest, I didn't feel much different, the fact that it was him across the net.
Andrew?
Congrats, guys. Andrew with the ATP website. David, I'm just sort of curious. I know you guys didn't know each other incredibly well when you started a few years ago. So, especially given how difficult it is to sort of sustain success in doubles, what's made you guys achieve such sustained success for a few years now? Is there one thing in particular you would sort of?
Yeah, I think our chemistry and the relationship that we've been able to build not only with each other but with our whole team and just the group that travels around. I mean, we enjoy it a lot. I guess I'll speak for myself, but I don't ever feel like, oh my gosh, we got to go practice again, or I got to see Joe again today. Like it doesn't, it's not an issue. I think we've done a good job of separating to a certain extent so that we don't get to that point. And I think that, we complement each other really well on court, and it's a lot of fun. So I think when you're in a good place with those things, the tennis, if you have a certain level, which I feel like we both do, seems to come out at a consistent, clip, which we've been able to do for a while and hopefully continue to do.
You want to take that, Joe, also?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with what Raj said. Whenever I get asked that, I think the fact that we get on so well is a massive thing, on and off the court. Obviously, we enjoy playing together. I think most people can see that. I think we're great sort of partners to each other, whether things are going well or bad on court. We're there for each other and to support each other. And yeah, off court, I think, yeah, we get on well. We enjoy spending time off the court together. Obviously, that happens. You're going to be together a lot, traveling and at tournaments, practicing together, all that. But yeah, like you said, we also don't spend 24/7 together, which I think is good. It's healthy to not spend all your time together while you're at the tournaments. So I think it's just a good balance, and obviously the time that we've played together has we've improved as a team.
Good, very good. One more, Matt.
Raj, how much longer do you think you can go?
It's funny, I've gotten this question quite a bit, and I feel like, I don't ever really put a timeline on it. I enjoy it. I feel like I'm playing pretty well. That winning stuff like this helps think that way. And, I as long as I keep enjoying it and feel like I can get better and better and have a good thing going, I don't see any reason why I'm going to stop. So, I mean, whether it's a year, 2 years, 3 years, I have no idea, but I'm just kind of take it sort of, 1 week at a time, if you will.